Thank you, President Marion. I am your pop-up sergeant for the day. So all those people who were asked to be the sergeant and couldn't do it today, maybe they might like to make a contribution. Thank you. Now, following on from Peter's talk about India last week, I thought I'd just travel a little further east and go to the Irrawaddy River in Myanmar. So how many people have been to Myanmar? Great, you can pay. And what about those who have sailed down or up the Irrawaddy River? Yeah, same place, yes. And you know, it's a bit interchangeable, really. Now, what am I doing here? Right, the Irrawaddy River. It flows from north to south through Myanmar, and it's the country's the largest river and the most important commercial waterway. So I travelled from Mandalay to Yangon on this nice little river cruiser, and we were very lucky. It takes 48 passengers, but there were only 8 of us. So we had about 23 staff and 8 passengers, and I think we were well looked after. Now, it was the last trip for the year because they were coming into the monsoon season. So we were living at the forward end, and in the rear they were tidying the rooms ready for the following year touring. So my question, that's my cabin. We all had a cabin each, which was nice. So even the married couples had a cabin each. It was kind of fun. So does anyone know the length of the Irrawaddy River? 2,000. I hear
2,000.
No. Any other guesses? It's 2,170. Yeah, so it's a pretty long river. So what is the source of the river? Does anyone know? Northern or southern Himalayas or China? It's the southern Himalayas, that's right. So this is what you see outside your cabin window quite frequently. It's an untamable river. There are neither locks nor weirs to control the level of the water, and in the monsoon the river can rise 50 feet in some places. There's no charts, for the sands shift with such rapidity that a map would be out of date before it was completed. So, in some places the river's 2 kilometres wide, and it has many islands, so they get covered in water during the monsoon. So the question is, how does the captain find the safest channel along the river? Following the cargo steamers with flats in tow, or using a pilot, or following the marker posts on the side of the river? Well, it's really a combination of using a pilot and following the marker posts, so that where they know there are good channels in the river that exist most of the time, they can use marker posts. But we did have a pilot on for a long part of the journey. So you can't sail at night, it all has to be done during the daytime where they can see what's going on. Burma was a huge producer of agricultural products until 1964. It was the world's leading exporter of rice. True or false?
True.
Right. Hey, I don't hear any money clinking in. Seneca is a yellowish white cosmetic commonly applied to the face, and it's considered a beauty secret for Burmese women. I don't have any on today, but I am wearing a Burmese woman's costume. So do you think Burmese men wear the sanka?
No, they don't.
They do, actually. William, you have to pay big time. Okay, the Myanmar Buddhists use an 8-day week. They have an 8-day a week. Thursday to Tuesday conform with the Western calendar, but Wednesday is divided into two 12-hour days. So the traditional Myanmar calendar has 28 lunar months, not in sync with the Gregorian calendar. They include a second Waso lunar month, that's the June-July month, every few years. So it can be very confusing as to what the time really is, or what the day is, or what the year is, for God's sake. Burmese astrology remains popular and people know their own signs. There are 8 signs, because you've got to have 2 for Wednesday, and a child's name and personality is based on their birth sign. Now, when you're like me, born on a Thursday, a child's name relates to the day of the week they're born. So if your name is Mo or Mian or Po or Pew, you were born on a Thursday, and the day of the week, it's the day of the rat. Thursday belongs to Jupiter, and your lucky stone is topaz. At the pagoda, it's auspicious to worship at the shrine of your day. So you can see I'm at the shrine of Thursday. You can see the rat there, and they're cleansing the Buddha, and the people who go there on their birth date, they clean the pagoda. So I'm at the Shwedagon Pa, the big pagoda in Yangon, and it's quite an interesting experience to be there. So we're coming into the festive season, so today's the last day for Pack the Bus. Anyone who hasn't put anything in the Pack the Bus boxes, please contribute at least another $5 to the Sunshine Box, or even better still, match William's contribution of $37 related to the whitebait. Thank you.